making hay. Hello everybody, welcome to Bales Hay Farm and Ranch. I'm Trevor Bales. We're hay farmers in the desert. Before we get started, I'd like to thank Forney and Fluidall, my two sponsors that supply us with office or shop supplies. One for more working on equipment, like changing oil and oil containment. It's awesome stuff. Forney, welding, chopping, cleaning, grinding, all sorts of stuff. Both great stuff. We use them both every day. Now, the last video should have been, depends how I give them to my neighbor, hauling hay before the rain, and I left 3 truckloads full of hay parked outside because it was at 7:45 and I didn't want to be working late. See all that water? The 3 truckloads are right there. So I probably should have stayed till 8 or 9, or probably would have been 8:30. Unloaded them, but I didn't want to. Now 3 truckloads got rained on. That's nothing in comparison to the 475 acres we have down though. So it takes 475 acres on average, probably a little over a ton. I mean, it's mixed between Bermuda grass. It's that Bermuda grass. So I would just say on average it would have been, everything out there would have been worth 360 a ton or so on average, 350. So if you take that, multiply by a ton an acre, the storm really hurts. So, but now we're in the shop working on this squeeze, which we don't know what's wrong with it. We know what it's doing. I shouldn't say, but we don't know. There's transmission oil leaking out around the PTO, but we don't know if it shouldn't be the pump. The pump runs on. It's this weird deal right here is where it's leaking from. So it's so it's not the pump, it's the PTO. But I think we have to take the pump off, and then there's a whole bunch of little things, bolts right here we got to take off. So I don't know. I'm waiting on an email back to see if it's better to buy a whole new PTO, or if it's just a seal inside. And the squeeze has been acting funny lately too. Well, now knowing the PTO is not, I don't know. There's just several unknowns. We're about to, these guys are about to pull this apart. I gotta get parts for Little Blue, or Big Blue. Changing a hub assembly, which I found out the hard way. It's only a couple $100 more to just do the whole hub than buy every little piece at the same time, or separately. So we learn something new daily, right? So anyways, I should have just bought the whole hub ready to go and paid an extra $200 ready to go. Because then we even put it together yesterday. There's this cone in there. I already forgot what it's called, but it keeps the bearings from getting too much pressure on them. And you're supposed to get a new one every time we put the old one in. Whoops! So I gotta go back to Peterbilt and get that. Anyways, frustrating day. Maybe we'll get to drive around and look at some wet fields. Everyone had hay down. My neighbors look like they're irrigating right now with hay in the field, so it's frustrating. So, what a day. Well, after several hours of pulling parts off the squeeze, the pump, we came to the point that the bearing going to the PTO was destroyed, is missing about six of the ball bearings, which went through the PTO shaft into the transmission pump. So we're dropping the transmission to pull the PTO off, because you have to pull that's not Tucker. So I went and picked up. There's Brian's little grand boy, Stetson. Lots of little boys around the farm. Hi, Stetson. Look at those blue eyes. So anyways, those guys are pulling the tranny out right now so they can get the PTO off the side. You could probably get the PTO off, but the hanger mount is right in the way. So they're just gonna pull the transmission. We're gonna drop the pan, drain it all the metal shavings from the bearings out. But they have discontinued that PTO, so we're we're gonna try to get a rebuild kit and everything else. So, but yeah, it's been on the phone a lot while those guys have been working. I've been trying to scrounge out parts for semis and squeezes. So it's been a phone day. Oh, we got to get the wet hay off the truck. I was gonna show you that. We'll still go look.
Look at my climb.
Yeah, look at you climb. Get up there. Go.
Look at me go up there.
Get up there.
What's his name?
His name is Stetson. What's your name?
Look at Hanky.
Hanky. What's Hanky short for? You got to pull those water bottles out. Pull them out. There you go. There you go. Now you can open that seat. Whoa, look at you.
Look at my top. What's his name there?
Stetson.
Look at me
Go
up.
sit on the tractor with Hank.
Up here.
Hey, cute little boy.
I climb up.
Yeah.
That's
Here,
it.
sit in the little seat. Brian will sit in the big seat. Oh, okay, Stetson's gonna sit in the little seat.
Get in the big seat and I'll put Stetson in the little seat.
Don't fall out, anybody. Huh, little boy. He says, "What's that fuzzy thing on that?"
Smile.
Just shut the door.
No, we're gonna leave it open. It's too hot when we shut the door.
Smile.
He's all about shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. Oh, just a little bit. Get his legs a little longer. You can run a squeeze, Hank. Jeez, he was bailing in the mud. They're bailing, trying to get that Bermuda grass up. They bailed 75, 80 acres, and then it rained on it, so it's all sitting out there.
Turn the
We'll go
faster
see.
off.
Come on.
To him.
Come on, let's go. No, you climb down. You're a big boy. There you go.
Want to walk?
Stetson want to walk. Come on. You're good. Keep going.
Want to walk?
Watch your head. You gonna get up there?
Up there. That's it.
Stetson.
Up there. I can't put acid in the music here.
Go inside.
I won't use it.
Come on up. Hold my hand. There you go. Climb in there, Stetson. Oh, it's hot in here.
It's hot in there. I keep smile.
Oh yeah, you can smile. We're trying to get Stetson to smile. He's too serious. What do you think, Stetson? You gonna drive this tractor one day?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Cute. He doesn't have work boots on. He can't get in the mud. This pump is actually only a couple months old. But inside right here is where we had a bearing failure. Luckily, this pump is closed off. I say luckily, I probably would have rather had the pump get destroyed than the PTO. But so it all stayed. Yeah, I mean that would have much been better, because now all the ball bearings went back through the transmission oil pump. Hey, stay over here. So now, oh, they got it off. Pulling it through the top. That PTO though is discontinued, so hopefully we can find a rebuild kit. The new one fits. There's a new updated version of it and it fits, but the wiring has to be redone. Check out the shop. We did some cleaning. Probably doesn't look any different to you guys, but it looks different to me. It still looks like a mess. Fluidall. If you guys haven't seen this stuff lately, I love it. I love it. 75 foot of hose, maybe 50. You know how much you have all the time. These came with the company that supplies this oil. I do use them. I keep the trucking separate from the farming. But because I buy all my oil from them, I just get these until I'm done buying oil. But 75 foot, I think those are 50 foot. Our old tank, you didn't know how much oil was in it. And they filled this up, which these guys, I need to throw this away. This thing has been sitting here too long. Got our def, which is handy. Everything runs on def now. Did you see the truck? That's where you go poop at home. He just uses cat litter at home. Kidding. Yeah, that's still a thing. You having fun? A little bit of a leak. A little bit of a leak in the ceiling. He's too nice, Henry.
Yeah.
Too nice.
We can go outside.
Uh-oh.
You wanna jump a little bit? Watch out.
Oh, that's all right. I go fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
Good for him. Come here. Let's go see Papa. He loves his Papa. He bosses Papa around. Papa listens to him where I say no. My dad's like, oh, okay, I'll carry you wherever. Like, you gotta walk, buddy. He's inside. Let's go see him. So we had a power outage this morning. It rained from the rain. For some reason, the lights aren't working. This way. Oh, there's Nate.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Well, I had the bright idea thinking that in order to clean this, you can go in through this way,
Oh.
but you can't go in through that way.
Oh. Condensation comes out and it still leaks everywhere. Oh, I just ordered those. I bought these nut and bolt sizers. I'm gonna sit a guy down tomorrow in my shop and make him go through every single bolt and nut. The other problem is though, I gotta find somewhere for him to put everything in. I gotta figure that one out. So just looking at this, there's metal in here, but none of the teeth are that bad. Oh, that one is. No, it just wiped off. Huh. Oh, that one started to. Nope, that wiped off too. I could probably get this thing rebuilt. Oh, but then there's those bearings right there. They all look there. Huh. It was just all day on the phone trying to get that stupid pump. So I got one ordered today. I've been in Phoenix already matching it up. So they don't make this thing anymore. This guy. And I was hoping they can rebuild it, right? He's like, yeah, we can rebuild. I had to get this hose. This new hose cost $400. Ugh. This one's not bad. Like, I could put it back on if I wanted to, but it's the original hose. So it's 20 years old. And so I figured I'd better preventative maintenance, get it swapped out. So the mechanic shop was showing me where it's wearing through the hard part of it. So he's like, it's best if we try to get you a new one. We'll rebuild this one. You can still get kits and rebuild it, but he's like, it's going to cost the same. I'd rather you're better off to get a new one. There was like one new one left in the country that he could find. It was up in Klamath Falls, Oregon, and I got it before Sunny D got it. So the guys with the squeezes, they are always buying these things too, and I got it before they did because they're up in Klamath Falls. Out here kind of checking the ground. It's pretty soft. I bet they got over an inch. This ground's pretty sandy though, and because it's sandy, it dries a little quicker, but like I can really feel it with my heel. But I don't know. Oh yeah, that's pretty muddy. All right, my thought was they could get in here and run the dump rake before we get more rain, but probably can't. So here's our Bermuda, they got baled, stacked, and then rained on. We're not supposed to get rain until Sunday. I was just showing you how soft this ground is. I'll probably move this, but we'll let the sun be out here all day today. Tomorrow's Saturday. Probably move it set tomorrow afternoon. I want as much sun on this soil and grass as possible before I move it, because once that squeeze gets out here and it starts picking stacks up, oh, that's a lot of weight. That squeeze already weighs a lot. And when you put the hay on it, it weighs even more. So we'll probably wait till tomorrow afternoon, let the sun be on this all day today, and then tomorrow, if the weather permits, then move it tomorrow. But they need to get this dump rake. And no, it's not a rake driver's fault. It's not a baler's fault. It's because this stuff is not like alfalfa. It just kind of, it doesn't hold on to each other like alfalfa does. It just falls off. And these windrows were huge. We should have cut this 2 weeks ago. So you get really big windrows. They just fall out the side of the baler. I know people are like, oh, get that wheel that helps collect stuff, but I don't know. I don't think those, they help a little bit, but they're not perfect. So we just run a dump rake. So all this Bermuda, all 250, all 300 acres of Bermuda got rain. Well, one, it got overgrown. Two, it got rained on. So instead of being worth $390 a ton, 300 acres, so 300 tons. So instead of having Bermuda at 300 tons, at $390 a ton, I'm gonna have 300 tons probably worth under two. I bet it's under 200 by the time it's all said and done. I bet it gets sold for around 280. So I'm gonna lose $100 a ton, 300 tons. That sucks. And we've fertilized this, we've herbicided it, irrigated it, and it just, rain's important for us. Rain helps a lot, but man, it can really hurt a lot too, as all you farmers know. It's for my Chevelle. It's my backup wheel. I need to take it out of here. It's been in here for several days. Well, thanks for watching the show, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been a couple long videos. Sorry. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up, like, share, and hopefully tomorrow goes better. Tomorrow should be a crazy day. We're gonna do some raking and some baling and some hauling, all with one squeeze. See ya.